Hi, what are you doing here?
Just looking at the pictures. Who are they?
These are the past Indian sweethearts. This tradition has been going on for the past 90 years strong.
I wish I could be one day.
So the tradition has changed over the years. It actually began in 1934. It was during Hurricane 11. The candidate who raised the most funds in order to boost up the morale of the community and the spirit for the junior senior prom would be crowned the Indian sweetheart. And then during World War II, it was transitioned from the junior senior prom funds. Instead, it was whoever collected the most war bonds and stamps would be elected the Indian sweetheart. And then now over the years, like mine, it was whoever received the most student body elected votes would be crowned the Indian sweetheart. Although the Indian sweetheart tradition has evolved over the years, it still remains its unique, beautiful tradition, and it holds a very powerful message, and that is leadership, empowering, being a role model to the next generation after us.
Every Indian sweetheart has the opportunity to design their outfit, to choose colors. So to me, it was very exciting to design that from scratch, you know. Meeting with Miss Castañeda, she is a very special person to any Indian sweetheart, and I'm sure they can, you know, testify to that. You know, she began right away. She was like, okay, this is the amount of beads that I need for this color and this and that. So she started working on my overlay all summer.
I met Ms. Castañeda, I want to say in May, maybe. And you know, we just kind of talked about what I had in mind. I drew out my overlay sketch on some tracing paper, and she kind of just made it come to life. You know, I would see her sewing and I was just amazed how she could work with these tiny little beads, you know, and she was very meticulous about everything that she did, and anything that she needed, you know, we just tried to work with her to try to get everything done on time.
So I am very amazed at the patience and the passion she has, you know, into beading these outfits, because I know I would check in and, you know, she started in May. So I was checking in all summer, Miss Castañeda, ¿cómo va? ¿Le puedo ayudar en algo? And she'd be like, estoy trabajando. So yes, so she finished in August. So it did take all summer, and I mean, she just has this amazing talent. As everyone might know, may or may not know, there's a fringe part of your overlay. So that overlay gets beaded by your friends and family, you know, close family members. So Mr. Townsend, who may he rest in peace, he was a member of our Donna community who helped design that part of my overlay. So I had this vision. The border of my overlay, it has these turquoise waves on it. So my vision was having those exact waves on my fringe. So he helped design that for me. He helped, you know, he helped me create a pattern that told me exactly how many yellow, how many orange, how many red, and how many turquoise beads were gonna go on my fringe. So he, you know, and I know he hasn't only helped me, he's helped several other Indian sweethearts with that. So him and his wife, Miss Curry, were, you know, a very important asset to me during that time.
My overlay, I did a lot of research on the symbols and the colors, and again, I wanted to go with bright colors, red, blue, white, black. And so I kind of just wanted something that worked for a home game and for an away game on my overlay. So my overlay, I'm able to switch it. I was able to wear the Thunderbird for the home games, and then the star, I would wear it for the away games.
After looking at everybody's attire, I wanted something of my own. I wanted to be unique in my own way. and I love the color red, so I wanted to make my whole entire overlay, which is the top part of the regalia, all red, because I think it's such a beautiful, and it stands out, the color. It's awesome. To me, it's my favorite color. And the process of it is just choosing your color palette. So I chose red, brown, white, blue, and gold, because it's just something that I like personally. And then I chose a cattle skull as my main symbol for my home side, which is a omen that protects the reservation and the Redskins. And it has a thunderbird in the middle, which means happiness, and that's what made me happy, was cheering on for the Redskins at the reservation.
I had a very big pink heart as the center of my overlay, with a teepee over it and a spear. So essentially it told the love that I have for Donna through my symbols. And the spear in the back represented protection. So the teepee represented the home of the reservation, and that's what I wore for every home game, along with some of the side symbols, the thunderbird and the unique buffalo skin drum, which at every game is played, and I think it just touches the beat of every Redskin alumni. When you hear that beat, you know you're in Donna. So I know that the things that I wanted, and it was just about putting them together the right way, and with a little bit of the pink, a little bit of Michelle side to it.
Being an Indian sweetheart means to me, it means tradition. It means it's something that you get to share with the community, with your peers. I mean, I remember as Indian sweetheart, we got to work together with my classmates, and we built such a strong bond and shared memories that last a lifetime. And it's something that the whole community looks forward to. Even people from other schools look forward to Indian sweetheart, and it just means tradition and keeping it going. That's what it means to me. It means being a role model.
Indian sweetheart represents to me a sense of community. You know, I'm honoring my community, a love for my community. I grew up here, you know. I grew up wanting to be the Indian sweetheart. I remember going to football games to help or support my older cousins. And I remember seeing the cheerleaders in their white night uniforms and wanting to grow up and wear that uniform. And then I saw the Indian sweetheart, and I was just like, oh my God, like I want to be her one day.
You know, if you ask me, and if you ask any other Indian sweetheart, I mean, this was one of the most important things. Like I said, growing up, being Indian sweetheart, and even to this day, it's something that I remember, and it's an honor, it's a blessing to have had the opportunity to lead my community in a way, whether that was in, parades, community events. So I was just very blessed, and I still feel very blessed, you know, after high school and then going off to college and having the opportunity to return to Donna and share and continue sharing that with my students at one point was very special to me, because I got to show them that, hey, I was here, I was a Donna student, this is what I did, this is what you can do, this is what anyone in Donna can do.